everybody, and happy holidays. Christmas is literally just around the corner. Oh my gosh, I love this time of the year and I love Christmas crafting. So how are you guys coming? Are you coming along with your crafts? Actually, are you coming along with your Christmas shopping? You know, I was fortunate enough I started in June and I just did a little bit of shopping here and there. And so I was able to get my shopping done early so I can relax and kind of have fun with my Christmas crafts, which has really been a joy. So today we are going to be making an accordion step fold mini album. I can't wait to show you. But the paper I'm going to be using is this paper pack that I just got in the mail yesterday that is Doodlebug. And if you know anything about my channel, I love anything that's Doodlebug. And this is their new collection out. It's called Let It Snow. And so I got the paper pack. I got the odds and ends. And oh, this is so cute, you guys. It has snowmen. It has mountains. It has little cabins. It has Santas and Santas with trucks. And this is just so cute. And usually when I buy the paper pack, I also like to get the 6x6 pad just because everything is just mini sized, you know, like those mini sized tags. I just like to get both because it expands my crafting. I also picked up this time the mini icon stickers, and those are going to be really fun to craft with. I don't know if I've told you before, but I get a lot of my supplies from a Cherry on Top. Now, I'm not affiliated with a Cherry on Top, but almost always, if you order $49 or more, they have a code that you put in. I think it's either free ship 49 or 49 free ship. You'll have to check on their website. But you get the shipping for free. So, you know, $49 is nothing. I can get a whole order together and then I save like $10 each time because my shipping is free. So like I say, I'm not an affiliate, but go over, check out their site. For me, it saves a ton when I get that free shipping. But we're going to be crafting with this fun Let It Snow collection today. I'm so excited. So we're going to be making an accordion step mini fold album. And let me just show you real quick what it turns out like. So let's just jump right in and get started. I am going to be making the base of my mini album with just plain colored cardstock. Now you could certainly do this with some designer paper. I'm going to use just plain colored cardstock and then add my designer paper on top. You know, there's so many different possibilities, so whatever you want. What you'll want to do is take one 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock and we are going to cut it down. So the first piece of cardstock you want to cut down, well, it's 12 inches, so 12 inches by 5.5. Okay, that's your first piece. This is one of our bases. Then you want to take a second piece and just use the other half that you cut off, but cut this down to 11 inches. So 11 inches and just the same 5.5. So you've got your two pieces of cardstock and this one is just slightly bigger. Now let's bring in our scoreboard. And we're going to take our bigger piece, the first piece that is 12 inches long. Okay, put it on the 12-inch side. And we want to score this at 4, at 7.5, and at 11. Alrighty, now we're done with this piece. Let's bring in our second piece, which is just slightly smaller. This is the 11 inches by the 5.5. And we want to score this one on the 11-inch side at 3, at 6, and at 8.5. And we're done scoring. Okay, let me set this aside. Now you just want to fold and burnish it. Okay, so I'm going to take this small fold right here and we're just going to fold that over and then fold that back and that over. Okay, and I'll crease it real good in just a minute, but that is what your paper is going to look like. That's your first paper, okay? Now, take your second paper, and we're just going to fold over. Just kind of think of an accordion, over and over. Okay, so this is what your second paper is going to look like. So what we're going to do is, let me just grab, okay, I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to just give all of those folds a nice good crease. After all, we want our mini album to lay flat. Now I am actually going to be using this as a card. Now this makes an adorable mini album, but these come together so fast that I thought that I would be sending these out as my actual Christmas cards. Okay, so what we want to do is take this first piece, the piece that's 12 inches long, and this little tiny flap that is an inch flap, we want to put adhesive all over that flap. This is what's going to adhere our two pieces of cardstock together. And you can use glue, adhesive, you know, whatever you want. Just make sure you get it all the way up to the ends, okay? Now, bring in your second piece. See, you can kind of see how, let me just show you, how this is smaller and it graduates to bigger. So we're going to take the end of our bigger piece, and this is on our 11-inch piece. See how each square is a little bit bigger. Smaller, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. So we're going to take this last bigger corner and just lay it on top of our 12-inch paper. Just butt it up to, let's see if I can show you, butt it up to that 1-inch score line. Just butt it right up so you can fold this little flap over. Does that make sense? We're just going to fold that over. Now maybe as I set it up, you can kind of see how that makes it. So as we fold it, it's graduated. Can you see that? So we've got small, and then a little bit bigger, and then our back page. And that is our accordion mini album. Like I say, you can see as we put this together, because it's so fast, what a darling card this would make. So I'm just going to give it another good crease, and then we will start cutting our layers. Okay, now as you can see, each layer is going to be a little bit different size. So let me go through the sizes that you will need to cut. And it's 2 of each. It's 2 of this size, 2 of this size, 2 of this size, and then 1 for the back. So I'll set that aside. Okay, so for your paper that you're going to lay on top of your base, all of the pieces are going to be 5 1/4 inches long, but they just kind of graduate in size. So first, you'll want 2 pieces that are 5 1/4 long, and then 2 1/4. 2 pieces, 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then you'll want 2 more pieces that are once again 5 1/4 long by 2 3/4. So just ever so slightly bigger. Okay, and then you'll want 2 more pieces that are 5 1/4 long by 3 1/4. Okay, and then our last page, you just need 1 paper. And once again, this is 5 1/4 long by 3 3/4. Okay, so it just gets a little bit bigger. Now, before we start gluing our papers down, to hold this album together, or this mini card album, I am going to be using just some ribbon. And you want to get your ribbon down before you start adhering your paper, okay? Because we're going to put this right on the front. So I am just going to, right on this very front page, and I've cut about, it's about 20 inches of ribbon. And I'm just going to center that right on my mini album. and lay my ribbon down over the top. Then we can lay our paper over the top and our ribbon won't show. Okay? So let's just go ahead and start layering our paper. Now I have already gone ahead and I have taken that paper pack of odds and ends and I have cut my paper and then added some of these cute little embellishments on there just to kind of save some time. So my front page, I'm going to add this cute little Santa, and I popped him up on a couple of pop dots. I wanted the front to be just a little bit more. Now you could pop up all of your embellishments if you wanted, but I wanted mine to lay a little bit more flat because I'm going to be mailing these out as my Christmas cards. So I'm just going to center that on. And isn't that cute? Look at that Santa paper. Oh my goodness. So once again, there's 2 of each of these sizes. So I'm going to take my second one and just get my adhesive down. And center that on there. And I'm just going to open this up as we put our paper down. It's so long it doesn't fit into my screen. Then I'm going to take my other 2. This paper, I just loved every single paper. And the thing that's fun is you can use either side. That's what I love about double-sided cardstock. It all matches. You know, depending on what side you use, they all coordinate. So stinking adorable. We'll put this little snowman right there. I loved this kit so much that I actually bought 2 of each. Now I know that's a little bit of overkill, but I thought, hey, you know, if I finish my Christmas crafting, I have leftovers, then there you go. I'm ready for next year. Okay, just a couple more. So I'm curious, what have you guys been making for Christmas? Are you making your gifts this year? Are you making your cards? I wasn't actually going to be sending out Christmas cards, but when I saw how easy this came together, I thought, oh, I think we'll do this. So let me show you how cute this is. This folds over and around and then just ties. And you could leave the tie off if you want. I'm wondering if the ones that I mail, I may not keep the tie on because you do want it to lay flat if you're mailing. But boy, I think that tie really adds. So cute. And I'm going to add a bow. Okay, so let's take a look at our cute accordion mini album. Do you know whether you actually make it and use it as a mini album, or like what I'm going to be doing is just send it off as a cute Christmas card? You know, I'm going to be just writing probably just Merry Christmas from John and Holly right there in that little spot, and then duplicating this by 12 times. So anyway, hey, if you got some value out of this video, give me a big thumbs up. I would also love to have you subscribe to my channel. So I hope you're having fun Christmas crafting. Thank you so much for your support and thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.